I think if I was a tree, I would be a mulberry tree. My name is Sophie Beer. I'm a children's illustrator and author. I love colour. I love joy, happiness, creating colour explosions and all that sort of thing. I revel in bringing happiness via the page. It was always sort of something I wanted to work in. Like ever since I was small, I remember sitting in the library during lunchtimes at school and reading through picture books and thinking that they were the most beautiful things in the world. And I never even considered for a moment that I would be able to work in something like that. Like it seemed like being a pop star, isn't it? It's like, you know, people who make books, they are the ultimate stars. And so yeah, I never really considered it. And I ended up studying law, hilariously. For my 21st birthday, my mum got me a digital tablet, and I discovered the whole world of digital illustration. And I sort of figured that you can work on something and rework it and start over again, and not just throw it away and crumple it and throw it into the bin and start again. I have a baby. His name is August. He is 7 months old, and it's definitely been a huge transition going from being a childless workaholic to being the mum of a small child. It's such a cliche, isn't it? Like everyone says, like, oh, when you meet your child, it's going to be like such a beautiful experience. But I was unprepared for the depth of the bond that I would feel as a mother. And having that inform my artistic experience, I guess, is par for the course. But it also is like a bit profoundly shocking to me, like how much it's altered how I approach like everything. Not even my artistic practice, like everything in my life. My biggest challenges as a working mum would definitely be portioning my time, trying to squash that perfectionistic side of myself. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. Like I'm running on a lot less time and a lot less sleep, a lot more caffeine than I usually am. So starting to recognize that giving 90% is actually a good thing. I never expected, you know, dinner time or bath time to be something that takes up 4 hours of my day. But it is also like the most joyous experience I've ever had in my life, and I wouldn't swap it for anything. My piece for Springfinity is Ode to the Dogs of Brisbane. I love animals of all sorts. Like ever since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with animals and cats, dogs. So when I was approached to do a piece for Springfinity for the Brisbane City Council, I wanted something that would be quintessentially Brisbane. Just before actually I had my son August, my puppy Arthur, he passed away unfortunately, and he was the most beautiful placid soul. We used to take him to all the dog parks around here, and I really missed that kind of part of my day and part of my routine. So that was playing on my mind a lot. I've found Arthur popping up in a lot of the work that I've done over the past few months. The Brisbane City Council was so amazing to work with. They were really so accommodating of me being a new mum, because it was actually the first project that I did post having Augie. The reception that I've had from people, like the public, has been just beautiful. Like I've had so many people take photos of it and tag me in it, photos of their kids in front of it, which is like, I can't even describe that. Like I have no words to sufficiently describe how happy that makes me. It's just really, really lovely. I think my greatest hope is that if I can bring joy to one person and make one piece of art or one book that touches them, or I see Augie as a sort of a creative project in the way like that. If I can write his life story in a way that he contributes positively to the world, if I can help the world through him, if I can help him as a person, then I'll see my life as an achievement. God, I'm tearing up. He's tearing up, everyone.